Well, good morning and welcome, and I wanted to just say a few words about re-entering the church. The first is to thank all the people who've been patient with us as we've done this online and who followed us online. Starting on Sunday, September 6th, that's either tomorrow or today, depending on when you see this, we will be holding the 10:30 service in the church itself. So we'll be delighted. We're going to start through September with one service on a Sunday at 10:30. We want to do that as a bit of a shakedown cruise, learn what works, learn what doesn't work, and then when we move into October, we'll make a decision at that time as to whether or not to add the 8:30 service live or whether we will continue to do the 8:30 services online. A number of things, all of this is in the letter which most of you will receive and which you can find a little further down the page if you scroll down. But a few things to point out to people who are hoping to come. You do need to have a mask. When you're seated in your pew, you don't need to wear it. But as you go into your pew and as you move around, you do need to be wearing a mask. So if you have one, please bring it. We'll have some available for those who don't. It would probably be a good idea to get here a little bit early. We don't need people at 8 o'clock. But a little bit early because it may be a little confusing as we have to catch the names of everyone who's here for contact lists. We have to make sure people get seated in the right places. It will take a little longer than usual to get ready for the start of our service. There is a questionnaire that you'll find as part of the letter about symptoms, about circumstances in which it's really not recommended that you participate in the service. Let me rephrase that. There is a questionnaire that sets out circumstances in which it may not be recommended that you come here and physically be with us in the service. We do hope you will join us online. The 10:30 service will be put up and available for people to view in sometime during the afternoon. And so stay tuned and check the Facebook page in the middle of the afternoon on Sunday the 6th, and you'll be able to participate with us at that time. A few more things. We do need to practice social distancing, but people may sit in their bubbles. So if you have family, if you're a couple, you have a family, you have friends that you've been bubbling with, if that's the right verb, over the summer, you may sit together with them, but otherwise you will need to be 6 feet away from other people. We do have set up the pews in such a way that that shouldn't be too difficult. And the final note is we are allowed to have up to 100 people in the church. Assuming we get some people in bubbles, we can fit that many, I believe, without causing any problems. I would love to be in a situation that we have 101 people show up. The 101st person won't like it, but just to let you know, another reason to get here early, because all the good seats will be gone. Final thing is two things. One is we're learning this as we go. As we said at the beginning of this time of broadcasting our services, we were learning at that time. We've learned a few things. We got a little better at it. We're going to learn how to do this in the time of COVID in person. We're going to have to adjust some things as we go. So I would ask a couple things. The first is be patient. If you come in and you see something that sticks in your craw or something that you don't like, or if you're asked to do something that no, I don't want to do that, I would ask two things. One, be patient. Second, let us know. Because I would love to think we'll get this right the first time. We might not. So give us feedback as we go and we'll change what we can. Some of what we do is based on decisions we made at the parish. Some of what we do is based on policies set by the diocese. Some of what we do is set by policies established by the provincial government. We may not be able to do it the way everyone would like it to do, but we're doing our best. And I would ask that you be patient with us when something doesn't look right. The final note is to assure people that participating in our services online is absolutely fine. And if for whatever reason, for medical concerns or safety concerns or whatever, you would prefer to do what you've been doing over the last number of months and watch the service and participate in the service from the comfort of your home, know that that's all right, and that you are every bit as much part of our worshiping community. We would welcome you if you're able to be here and if it's sensible for you to be here. But if not, I'm very glad that you're able to join us online. Thank you very much for this.